What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Dave B watching the Esoteric Hustler Academy. Welcome my fellow Pisces, but Pisces Ascendant. So I ain't a Pisces Ascendant, but I am a Pisces Sun. So I feel y'all, I feel y'all, I feel y'all. We gonna jump right in. So basically what's gonna go down from now on is that during the week I'm gonna do regular tarot, and then those house readings that I was doing, I'm gonna do those on the new and full moons because those take a lot of energy. So I'm like, man, I can't do those every week. We gonna space this motherfucker out. So for the most part, we still gonna incorporate astrology though. If you're a Pisces Ascendant, chances are you have the sun currently in your 10th house. No, yeah, 10th house. No, not 10th. Yeah, 10th. Yeah, 10th. Because it's in Sagittarius. Most likely, sometimes your houses will be off and you just watch the video to adjust to that. But for the most part, sun should be like in the 10th house for y'all. And the moon right now is in Aquarius late degrees, so it should be in your 12th house, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Pisces 12th house is the Aquarius. Yeah, so it's in your 12th house for the most part. And yeah, so with the moon in the 12th house, and then I'm gonna do these readings since this is kind of late technically for the week. I'm gonna just extend the time for y'all. So I'm reading up until the moon slide into Taurus and about to go into Gemini for the most part. So that means that the moon will be traveling from y'all 12th house to, let me see, y'all 4th house. Oh, well, 3rd house. 3rd house about to go into the 4th house. So for y'all, this is about kind of relating your dreams to your surroundings, or taking the things that you're familiar with and knowing how to apply them to your dreams in a certain way. And that's a learning process in and of itself. Hearing noises and shit. You too early for that. Next year, I'm living on my own, man. Fuck the bullshit. Too much noise. But let's see. We're gonna start off with the first card, which is what you need to be valuing at this time. Ooh, came out swiftly. So boom. The 5 of air. So 5 of air, let me think. 2, 3, 4 would be the Gemini energy. This is like the Libra energy. So music, ironically, you know what I'm saying? The first deacon of Libra, air of 5 air. So, you know, in a lot of ways, this is like relatability. What you need to be valuing at this time is your ability to communicate harmoniously, your ability to also, you see, it's like music notes. So I also equate this to some form of emotionality as well, like 5 being like kind of the emotional number, you know what I'm saying, a feminine number in that sense with the curve and things of that nature. So it's a matter of, but it's different than the number 2, which is more, it's a feminine number, but it's more about relating to another individual. This is the 5 is a feminine number, but more about how you feel about things. So more personal, more pertaining to your direction and what you actually connect to. And so dealing with air, it's like the situation where your emotional connection to your thoughts and your ability to relate those thoughts and communicate in a harmonious like way, or in a musical kind of way. So in a lot of ways, like creative, you know what I'm saying, a creative like way, creative way of expressing yourself, creative way of expressing yourself through communication and shit like that. That's what you need to be valuing right now. So, you know what I'm saying, you might be in your creative bag, go ahead and make some music, you know what I'm saying, make some music or do something harmonious. You know, hopefully you're having harmonious like conversations at this time. And with the moon sliding through your 11th house right now, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be amongst your connections. And you know, 10th house right now. So as far as business goes, you know, this might be the time that you should be, you know, hopefully you already been kind of just be broadcasting what it is that you have to offer, you know what I'm saying, broadcasting your creativity in some kind of way, your visions. So let's go ahead and find the second card, which is what you need to be criticizing. Hold on. That wasn't it. That was me. I think that was me. Boom. So, ooh, okay, this is what you need to criticize. So you need to make this shit make sense, basically. You need to, this the 10 of earth. So this is dealing with Capricorn energy straight off the bat in this third decan Capricorn, which is Virgo. So it's all about construction, all about details, which is the opposite to your energy. And ironically, for this card, the second card is always about, it's following the 6th house principle as well, which is about what you need to criticize in your life, what you need to organize and fix and adjust. So you need to adjust the way you're going about structuring something, structuring your business. You know what I'm saying? You need to rethink that. You need to kind of pay attention to the details, worry about it a little bit, and figure out what's working and not working, and try to keep yourself from getting so attached to the emotionality of it. I know how difficult it can be, especially, you know what I'm saying, that Pisces energy is no joke. But the better you can get into the nitty gritty and details about, you know, what's going on in your business, excuse me, goddamn, but what's going on in your business, the better you'll be able to really get to the core of things. Like, because it's like, you know, you might not even be thinking about structure just as a Pisces ascendant. Now, depending on other alignments, you might be aware of certain things. So you're like, okay, let me balance. But for the most part, you know, this is speaking towards, now, this is the time to really construct yourself. And with the sun in the 10th house, you might not even feel comfortable communicating and expressing how you feel through communication in a harmonious like way, because of you not feeling like you even know what you're trying to, what's supporting this communication. Like, for instance, if your foundation not constructed, sometimes you might not even feel comfortable expressing yourself, because on the back of your mind, you know, you ain't set up right. And it's like, it'll play out as you just being moody or not in the mood or vibration to do this. But it's like, you missing out on energy. And the reason you missing out on energy is not because you don't feel like it, but it's because you didn't take the time to actually set yourself up right. And it's just disguised as an illusion of, oh, I don't feel like doing it. It's not like you don't feel comfortable doing it because you don't feel like you got it set up right. And that's the thing about Pisces energy. Pisces energy likes to have an imagination that can make sense before they want to dive into something. And sometimes, like, you have to go into that imagination and make it real, or you have to do things more so in the physical to make sure that it can be real. You know what I'm saying? Not just be all on la la land time and just think that things are going to magically, one day I'm going to feel like it and it's going to be all perfect, because that's what we want. But see, it's improved, definitely noticing. Yeah, somebody said my singing improved. I was singing in the Cancer Ascendant. I was like, Cancer Ascendant, Pisces Ascendant. It's early as fuck. So this is what you need to take action on. So this is that third card. So for the most part, you got the Queen of Air, so the receiving grand support when it comes to communication, like energy. So the Queens, like, so think about it like this. I feel like for you right now, it's about communicating. It's about saying what it is that you mean to say, but you're getting a lot of earth and air. So I'm seeing more so like, you need, when it comes to your business, right, you need to be more communicative, and you need to be more practical about what you actually building. 10 being that Capricorn like energy, what are you building? And this is what you need to be critical on within yourself. What am I building? And this will help you etch this out better, get a better sense and feel for what it is that you need to communicate. And that communication is what you need to be valuing this week. So it's like, value your own voice, but make sure it's backed and supported by something real. That way this can travel further, and therefore you can continue to take action on receiving thoughts and communication from others. But because you have a clear foundation, this is now able to benefit you in some way and enhance this. You feel me? So like, it's almost like people will then hear you out and start to agree with you. Therefore, your voice now has more power to it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's all a matter of being more so in your learning how to be more earth and air, like learning how to be more vocal about things. Like, Pisces honestly loves to talk, but what it is we don't like to talk when we feel like we're not connected. or we're talking about something that's, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we talk when we nervous too, you know what I'm saying, because we don't know what to do. We just, you know what I'm saying, y'all know that feeling. That's a Pisces feeling. I don't know, nigga, like, type shit. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying, it's all good. So we're gonna get this final card. Ooh, shit. Pop right out. So this is the outcome. Right here, 7 of Earth. Look, y'all got all Earth and air, so it's like, look, I know it ain't fun, but you gotta be real. Gotta be realistic. But this is more like, you know, these readings is for your business, so it's what you need to incorporate. And business can be, yeah, it could be your business that you actually setting up, but it's also what you got going on in your actual life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really pertains to what you got going on in your actual life as well. You know, that's why it can kind of be used as a general reading, because your everyday life is your business. You know what I'm saying? It's what you involved in. So, you know, yeah. But boom, 7 of Earth. So 7 of Earth is saying that the outcome is you having a better sense of these footprints in the sand. I love this card. A lot of people got this card this month or this week. Footprints in the sand, 7 of Earth. Let me think. This is the 2, 3, 4 would be Taurus. 5, 6, 7 would be Virgo energy. Again, with the Virgo energy, and then third deacon Virgo, which would be Taurus. You know what I'm saying? So, because basically the deacons work like the first deacon of a sign, which is the first 0 to 10. This is that the emphasis would be that energy again. So the first deacon of Virgo would be Virgo. The second deacon, which is 10 to 20, would be more so Capricorn. And then the third deacon, which is 20 to 29, would be Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes in. The first deacon is always that sign, and then it goes to the next. Boom, 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 boom. So this 7, this is the third deacon of Virgo, which is Taurus, backed and supported by Taurus. So I also see this 7 as being a higher angle. The outcome is a higher angle. So the 7 is a higher angle. You know what I'm saying? So that, like, the outcome you're coming to is a higher angle of how to structure make sense and practicalize your footprints in the sand like energy. So it's like the effort you put into constructing this, right, is the better you're gonna have a clear sense on the practical. Either I look at it kind of like this: the practical steps needed to continue to walk in your individual path. And so, you know, like it's kind of like, because there's so much I want to say, because it's almost like this is going to be that missing key for you to help stabilize what it is that you're trying to convey when it comes to this shit that you're valuing, the shit that you're trying to speak into existence. And you know what I'm saying, like I was saying, you receiving people being interested in what you have to say. The only way this is going to be effective is if you take that time to implement better structure and know what it is that you're building. And knowing what you are building, this leads to you actually having a very clear direction and a higher angle when it comes to the steps that you need to take practically, the practical steps that's going to lead you to the promised land, basically your own promised land, the shit that you're trying to initiate into your life. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you're going to be able to have something to stand on, hence these feet right here. But it's going to come from a higher angle. So it's like almost like people are going to see your idea and they're going to see the practical potential of it, and it's going to be like, they're gonna be like, damn, it's a higher angle, something that seems like you're more of an individual, or more of a what's the right word? It's like it's gonna make sense. So you as a Pisces ascendant, it's like you'll be able to relate that creative energy coming from the 5. You're gonna be through communication, and 7 being a Libra like energy and shit like that. So a little bit of a Libra influence, the ability to initiate communication. That 5 is gonna now have something is going to have that extra, it's like it's going to have that extra fuel, because now it's like that communication that you're putting out from something you're connected to is going to be able to actually translate and kind of spark and ignite a higher sense. Like people going to like kind of pick it up, but they're going to see the higher angle of what you're trying to do. And like I said, this is like footprints in the sand. So a lot of this, like the times we in is very much connected to shit that we've been doing on an esoteric level, shit that we brought from past lives. So, you know, right now everybody is kind of tapping into the shit that they've been doing and what they actually was here to do on a soul purpose level. So you connecting further to this is going to help practicalize a lot of that higher like energy that you might not ever be able to communicate effectively, but now you have actual opportunity because you're connecting more to what you're trying to build down here. And as you etch that out and make that make more sense, more people are going to be talking about it. More people are going to be willing to engage in conversation. And because you know it, you can have more confidence in what it is that you're trying to value and what it is that you need, what it is that you need to value and what you're trying to convey. And all of that is going to lead to you having like a much more strong sense of direction, and then the ability to practically relate what it is that you are building as from something to stand on that came from, you know, your higher imagination, your higher thought and shit like that. And ultimately you'll be able to kind of take your business to that next level, you know, travel where it needs to be traveled to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's y'all reading for the most part. And like I said, it's going from y'all 11th house, 11th house to y'all 3rd house. So yeah, within your surroundings. So a lot of communication, you know what I'm saying? A lot of communication and taking what it is that you relate to on a familiar level, the things that you're familiar with, you know, because these could be gift, talents, and traits, things that you already be doing that you know you're good at. You being able to take these and better communicate them, better relate them to your circle, and, you know, ultimately, you know, yeah, build something for yourself out of that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so on my Dave Beyond channel, if you haven't checked it out yet, I just dropped a mixtape. Very proud of it. Go ahead and check that out. Show me some love. Also, I put up a video talking about the Subcom TV creative pop-up. So that's like, I'm shooting a film with the Soul Group. So if you're interested in that, you want to know more information, go over to that channel and check out that video. But other than that, much love, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.